Understanding Colors. Raviraj. Art Education Series. Lalitkalakshetra. Group of Fine Art Institutions.
What is color?
Color is what the eyes see when light is reflected off an object. To see color, you have to have light. When light shines on an object, some colors bounce off the object and others are absorbed by it.
What is white light?
It was not until about 300 years ago that man began to unravel the mysteries of nature's colors. The experiments of the famous English scientist, Sir Isaac Newton, performed in 1965, are the basis for much of our knowledge of color. He found that when he passed a narrow beam of sunlight or white light through a triangular prism, the white light split into a multicolored beam. This colored beam, consisting of violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red, is known as a spectrum.
What are hue, shade, tint and tone?
The hue is what we call color in its purest form. A shade of a color would like if the light were shaded from it or black added to it. A tint is what we get when a color is diluted with white. Tones are made by adding grays to the hue.
Primary, secondary, and tertiary colors.
A primary color is one that cannot be produced by mixing other colors. By mixing the primary colors, the secondary colors can be obtained: orange, green, and violet. From the primary and secondary colors come the tertiary colors: red-orange, yellow-orange, yellow-green, blue-green, red-violet, and violet-blue. The color wheel is a theoretical tool. It is produced by placing primary, secondary and tertiary colors in a specific order in a circle.
What is color temperature?
Color temperature is a measure of a light's color. Temperature refers to the warmth or coolness of a color. Color temperature helps us create depth, mood and even movement. Warm colors appear to advance towards the viewer, whereas cool colors recede. Warm colors, carmine, the various reds, oranges, yellows, all of the earth colors and any mixture thereof are called warm colors. Cool colors, blues, blue-violets and blue-greens. Blue colors are associated with the sensations of cold and distance.
The 6 basic color schemes.
Monochromatic, analogous, complementary, split complementary, triad or triadic, tetrad.
Monochromatic color scheme.
Monochromatic color schemes are derived from a single base hue and extended using its shades, tones and tints. Tints are achieved by adding white and shades and tones are achieved by adding a darker color, gray or black.
Analogous color scheme.
Analogous colors are 3 colors next to each other on the color wheel, composed of one dominant color, usually a primary or secondary color, then a supporting color, a secondary or tertiary color, and a third color that is either a mix of the 2 first colors, or an accent color that pops.
Complementary color scheme.
A complementary color scheme is a pair of colors that are directly opposite each other on the color wheel. Red x green, orange x blue, yellow x purple.
Split complementary color scheme.
A split complementary color scheme takes up a base color and 2 secondary colors. It is similar to the complementary color scheme, but one of the complements is split.
Triad or triadic color scheme.
Triad or triadic color scheme uses 3 colors equally spaced apart on the color wheel that form a strong, triangular relationship.
Tetrad color scheme.
A tetrad employs 4 colors, which are always 2 pairs of complements. Because tetrads are a more complicated color scheme, they typically are more challenging to manage. Chroma. Chroma is the strength of a color. High key, brilliant and saturated color. Intensity, the purity and brightness of a color. Neutral color. A neutral is a color without much intensity or saturation, a color that's lacking in color, if you will, which generally goes with everything. Think tans, beiges, ivories, creams, whites, blacks, and grays. Contrast of color or tone can be observed between two colors, whether pure or mixed, when the colors are next to one another or when one surrounds the other on a support. Saturation, the degree of intensity and brilliance of a color. Subtractive color, color resulting from the absorption of light. Color mixing with pigment. Additive color, two colored lights mixed to produce a third color is called additive color. Lalitkalakshetra, group of fine art institutions. Shri.Raviraj College of Fine Arts, Coimbatore, India. www.lalitkalakshetra.com.
Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing and sharing.